Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Shipyard has finally made a new card after several months and they have given us a new big ancient. If you want to check the new entire patch notes, I will leave the Discord link in the description. In this video I will try to analyze the card just to find some synergies and to understand if it can see competitive play in Heroes League. I am not a pro player, so there will certainly be better players who will build better decks. I will bring you some ideas that have worked well for me. Essentially, we are talking about a very expensive card, since it costs 8 mana, and for this reason I thought it could be good in a winter control deck, but I will show you that deck in another video. I will record a video for each faction, and today we start with my favorite one, Swarm of the East. Normally, a competitive deck of this faction is an aggro deck that is with many low-cost units and many runners to finish the game quickly. To use this card, I thought of a middle ground that is a deck that has some aggro cards with some surprise effects just in case things get complicated and we find ourselves facing a long game against some control decks. Now let's start with a short deck tech. There are some cards that, in my opinion, are essential in a Swarm deck, so we can find GP and HIGHLITGHS as 1 mana cards, just to be able to play all the cards we have in hand in the first turns and essentially to maintain the front sometimes. Also, all the 2 mana drops, especially we find Doppel, that is very useful to get front when our opponent tries to prevent us. Saber and Restless give a lot of speed to the deck, even when our opponent cleans the board with Hunter Vengeance, we can get back up quickly. Tikas, in my opinion, is essential in an aggro deck, because he attacks, defends at the same time, confusing an enemy unit, and like Doppel, he can help us advance on the board even when the opponent tries to prevent us. Then we can find Mirtz, and it's a very important card because it creates a lot of value by giving us a very strong token for free, for 0 mana. And after using Celestial Summoners for several games, I find that playing it together with cards that cost 0 is really useful. Then we find Forgotten Souls. It's great. It's a great help as a finisher. I don't even have to explain why. Then we have Greenwood. That's a great elder who help us maintain the front very often, becoming a very big unit due to his ability. And this is good for our runners and for Forgotten Souls, allowing us to get closer and closer to the enemy base every turn. Then we find Snake Eyes. It's a card that I put in the deck to try to get the token quickly, and also because in different moments it is useful to look for a runner in the last moments, especially of the game, and Forgotten Souls for the ladles. And finally, I added Celestial to have board presence in a possible late game. Okay, the first game we are against Ironclad, which is potentially a construct deck and a deck focused on synergy with structures. It would be a good thing for me to try to get front as soon as possible, because normally if the opponent plays structures, this deck will be quite slow in the first turns. So now I'm going to play this way to avoid being countered by 2 drops of 2 mana that would clear the board. Okay, but anyway, now he cleared the board. Now I don't need Greenwood since the opponent has no units on board. So let's play all the cards with all the mana, spend all the mana. Here, just in front of the Destructor to make him lose some value, since I think he will play Constructs plus Mia. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to try to find the token, and I play Mertz first just to put into my deck the token before cycling. He makes a lot of value here. Okay, let's start to try to find the token. Oh, this was a really lucky draw. Now I hope that his token doesn't respawn. Okay, perfect. We were lucky again. Okay, I needed to reduce his value. Okay, he got a lot of value anyway, but it's not a big deal as we have Tikas in the deck. Okay, we already have a token, so Mertz, we can cycle it. I go for Greenwood value and we kill his GP, so it won't be buffed by the Destructor. Okay. Okay, he played like that to kill our Greenwood and maybe clear the front. Yep. Saberpaws now can't move as I want, so I'm going to cycle it. Yeah. Just clear this big unit. It's a great defensive card, but now he's certainly going to kill it. No, I think he made a mistake here. He had to clear, because I do more value this way. So let's go forward. And now he got a big unit on his base, and it won't be easy to clear it. Thank you for the extra value. This is not really good. Maybe a pro player here would have been playing HV just to clear the board and get the lethal, but we will try to get it anyway. I keep Snake Eyes just in case for the next turn if we need it. Okay, here the opponent helps us a little bit to get some space. Now I try to find some finisher. I cycle HIGHLITGHS with 0 movement. We don't need it not right now, but we don't have lethal anyway. So let's put some pressure here. This restless actually help us to maintain the front. And we have little GG. Okay, we got another ironclad, but this time is a little bit strange. Strange deck he's playing, but we are going to play all the mana. I play Mirrors here because we have Snake Eyes in hand. So I don't care about his units because we have the possibility to defend later, so let's attack. Okay, he copied a token, but I think we are faster than him. Here I have to prevent that damage, so I try to find the token, possibly. Yes. Okay. This was a perfect situation. And then, oh no, we can't play Celestial because it's 8 mana. Actually, it would really great to have it at 7 mana. 8 mana, it's really expensive. I cycle GP because I don't want he get some value. And we can play like this because turn 8 we haven't seen Windmakers yet, so possibly he doesn't have it. We can play Celestial now, just to spam some units and make some value. He can't go forward now, so he's forced to defend. He also got the token. Here Celestial stalled the game. That's something that I don't like always. Oh, in this case, it's great to counter booming professors. The opponent made a mistake there. Oh, he's actually could defend with a card that I don't really like. But yes, in this case, saved him. This situation is horrible when it spawns like that, but so we maybe need Dark Harvest to create some space, or Hunter Vengeance. Now I need to find Tikas or Restless at least, please. No. If I cycle, I probably get the ladle, but I want to play this because we are making... Oh, yes. But we are making a video about this card, so let's try to find a ladle with this card. Yes, we got it. Okay, finally we are facing another faction. I think we don't need Tikas in early game, so I'm going to cycle it. Just creating a strong column. And also because, yes, you see, Shadowfen has Tode, has witches that are units that really want the contact with enemy units. Here I just prevent the value of Tode. We have 6 mana next turn, so okay, perfect. I wanted to keep Green Prototype for that. Now we just make him lose the front. But first I have to play Mirrors to put the token into the deck. Once again, Celestial would have been great at 7 mana. He has 20 base health, so yeah. I cycle Forgotten Souls. And I play Saber because next turn it can't move. So we couldn't use it to defend. We don't need mirrors, and here I possibly prefer to clear, as I can't enter into the base with 2 runners, so yeah, I prefer to clear. Yes. Oh, and this is a really good situation. I really hope it will spawn all on his base, but it's really difficult, so I played HIGHLITGHS there just to protect the token, just in case. Oh, actually, we don't have lethal because of Celestial. Yeah, in this situation it was not really good, but yeah, look at the value. So anyway, we just have to wait one more turn. Here against Winter, and really curious to see what he's playing. If yes, control. Circle Restless because we already have a good runner. Never lucky with HIGHLITGHS, so now we don't need Forgotten. Just see what we get. He clears everything here. Okay. Perfect, we can play all the mana. I have the temptation to go on his base, but let's play wiser. I think that this card would be great with structures too, because when you clear the board now, your structures are going to be protected by it. So yeah, would be good to try to test it with Ironclad, or maybe with some winter deck with some structures would be good. I would cycle Saber, okay, just to try to find Tikas, but not. So, yes, let's see what we get. We don't need Greenwood value this match, so let's try this play. Because if I enter into the base with Tikas, I have no units on board then, or not too many units, so I preferred to get the value there. We have time to enter into the base. And here, HIGHLITGHS, please, no, freeze, please. It was lethal, but okay, anyway. GG. Okay, another winter deck. So it seems that after Swarm nerfs, anybody is playing it. I often play GP in opening game like this. I don't know if it's correct, but I think that the unit on his left is going to protect it. Ooh, actually, we haven't faced an Aerin deck yet, and it will be painful because Bladestorm is a great counter. Oh, I didn't think about Twilight Prowlers here, but I hoped he had Needle Blast. Okay. But anyway. We can easily clear a 6 strength unit. Never lucky with HIGHLITGHS. And as we don't need Saber next turn, we're going to play it. I put Greenwood there because I hope it will get value next turn, because units on the left move before. And yeah, I wanted to play everything just to discard that malicious card. Okay, I hope Celestial doesn't respawn in front. Oh, okay. Anyway, so we don't need Restless right now, but I don't want to let him the space to go forward, so I'm going to put Negligence right there. Here with 23 base health, we don't need Forgotten Souls, so I try to get some value. Greenwood is not going to become big in this match, so I want to optimize all the value we can get. Okay guys, this was the first video of this new card. From a first glance we can say that it certainly make a lot of value. It covers the board and makes you gain some tempo and protect the base. I'm very curious to play it together with structures and some more powerful spells such as Dark Harvest, for example, to optimize the value of all the tokens and create some space, avoiding that the board is completely covered by stalling the game. That's why I'm going to publish another Swarm video the same day, so you can watch them comfortably separately. And I will publish the winter video soon, as the matches are already recorded. Okay guys, thank you very much and see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be able to see more and more videos related to Stormbound. Thanks for the support. Alright, goodbye.